G'day, everyone, and welcome to 2023. Oh, we made it. Hope you all had a great holidays and a festive season. Got to spend some time with some family, some friends, and some loved ones. Hopefully, you all stayed safe and were able to get out there and do a bit of geocaching. Even if it was a little or a lot, hopefully you managed to get out of the house and get your walking shoes on. So, thank you very much to everybody for joining us for our first episode of 2023. I cannot believe how fast time goes. It's crazy. Here we are again. Another special episode here for you tonight. So, as you all know, I am Purple Cash Eater, your host, sort of, for tonight. I will be joined by the Bug, who will be my special guest host tonight, and he's going to be interviewing me a little later. So, stay tuned for that. Once again, feel free to chat amongst yourselves, keeping it PG, of course. This is a family friendly show. Pop your comments in the chat. I love to see you all there. Make sure to say g'day and hello. I'll give you a shout out in a minute. We've also got another winner for the GDU calendar photo of the month for December. So don't miss out on that announcement a little bit later as well. We've also got a couple of prizes to give away. So stay tuned. I'd like to give a special thanks to Lainey at LK Consulting Group, one of my sponsors here at the podcast. Thank you for the mentoring and the coaching program as always. Your support is absolutely critical. So thank you very much. John and Di from geostuff.com.au, thank you very much for your ongoing support with prizes each month and also helping out in the background on the podcast as well. Thank you very much. Special thanks to my mum, who is also watching tonight. G'day, mum. Thank you for helping support some of the cost of the show so that I can bring out a bit of entertainment to you all each month. Thank you very much. Now, let's jump into the chat room and see who is joining us live here tonight. If you are joining us live, make sure you give us a shout out hello in the chat room so that I can see who's here. Let's have a quick look. Well, obviously the Bug is here. G'day. James from South Australia, thanks for joining us. Oz Fox is also here. Darren Archer, one of my Patreons. Bill Morgan. Oh, Bill and Di, thank you. Both waiting. That's awesome. And Tank Engine. Choo choo. Another one of my Patreons. Thank you for joining us, mate. Bernie Holloway, thank you. The babies are here. Oh, on their road trip. Thank you for joining in live from the caravan. That's awesome. John, the young old fella, is here. That's awesome. Wow. Kim from Halls Gap in Australia, thank you very much for joining us live. DTY is here. That's awesome. Isopeta is here. Strange Trousers is here tonight. Oh, dearie me. Who else have we got? We got Geo Joe. She is joining us live. Jono, thanks for joining us live, Jono. Who else we got? We got Diana is here. Another one of my patrons. Thank you very much. Bevan Burns from Western Australia. Nice and early in the afternoon for you, Bevan. Thanks for joining us live. Hey, Flirting with Danger is also here as well. And Team Casho, woohoo. Thanks for joining live. Who else have we got here? We got Rapidly Wild in Canberra. Kitty Catch, also in Canberra. Who else have we got here? We got Melissa, also in Canberra. The Canberra crew are in, I see. That's awesome. Sarah Cameron, yes. Happy New Year to you, team. And Team Canary, g'day. Thanks for joining us live. That's awesome. So cool. Julie, another one in ACT. That's awesome. Cool. And Greg and Jen Reed from Bustleton in Western Australia. Thank you for joining us. That's awesome. Gavin Fitzpatrick, also from ACT. That's wicked cool. Ben Manning, thanks for joining us, mate. Luke Ellis. Who else we got here? We got Natalie Jane, M. Pods, Craig Bartlett, Candace B, Barb Tui. Who else we got? Jason Mueller. Oh, who else have we got here? We got Rod Collins. He's sitting in the main street of Tamworth, interrupting geocaching for multis. I'm sorry, Rod. I'm sure you can just spare just a half an hour in between. Maybe your battery life won't make it, but we'll see. We'll see. Who else have we got here? Dear. We got Eva joining us from New South Wales. Thanks for joining us, Eva. Wayne Donati. Richery is also joining us live. Aquilus One. Oh, that's wicked cool. Oz Glory is even joining us live. Thanks for joining us live, love. Good to see you. Oh, Jason Pritchard, all the way from Victoria. Thanks for joining us, mate. That's awesome. Yep, there's me, mum. Lily B05, Luke Ellis, thanks for joining us, mate. Really love having you all here. So good that you're joining us live for the first episode of the year. And let's kick off with some news here. And let's get started with some news.
Hey, PCE, how's this for a location? Beautiful. You know what? This is my new backyard as well. Anyway, what have you got for us for news?
Oh, SMS, thank you very much. I hope you are all enjoying these little video inserts. I do have some new ones in the works as well. So keep your eyes out for that. Hopefully, they will be ready for the next podcast in a month's time, but we will see. Oh, Allied Oz has joined us as well. Oh, also from Western Australia. The Western Australia crew is in as well. All right, let's get on to the Aussie news. Okay, so first up, let's see if I've got it here. So coming up in February, Geocaching New South Wales have a couple of events running. So Friday the 24th of February, a Jindy Feast that's going to be on. So that event code is GCA036G. That one is GCA036G. Also, following on the Saturday the 25th down in Jindy as well is a Jindy Jaunt. That one is GCA036K. GCA036K. And then if you've still got time to hang around, you can stay for the Sunday, the 26th of February. They've got a Jindy Brekkie on, and then you can shoot off home. So the Jindy Brekkie, that one is GCA036N. That one is GCA036N. So if you are in the Jindabyne area, Geocaching New South Wales are hosting a few events, and that one is next month towards the end of the month. So if you can head on down, they put on a wonderful event, wonderful people. So if you can, make sure to bookmark those ones. Following on for that one. Oh, okay. Sorry. While that one is there, Eva, thank you. After the brekkie, they've got a walk happening. So you can walk it or you can ride it. There you go. That's awesome. Thank you for that, Eva. Appreciate that. Okay, following on from the February event, next one on the list. Oh, there we go. That's a good trick. Is the Rutherglen event. So that one is GC9MH9M. That one's going to be held in Rutherglen in Victoria, and that one's on the 6th to the 8th of April. That should be another mega, and Geocaching Victoria put on an awesome event. So if you can make it down there for Easter, head on down to Rutherglen. That one's GC9MH9M. Check out their website, geocachingvictoria.com.au, for all the information. Really worth it if you can make it. Following on from there, I am dying to get to one of these. This would be awesome. The 10th of Western Australia Goes Big event's going to be held on Friday, the 2nd of June to Monday, the 5th of June. So June long weekend. And that one's going to be held in Narragin or Narragin. I'm not quite sure how to say that one. But that one is going to be held on the 2nd to the 5th of June. I don't have the GC code for that one yet, but if someone knows it, please pop it in the chat room. I'm not sure if that one has been published yet or not. But following on from that, into South Australia. So South Australia, longest mega running event in Australia. This one, the South Australia Geocaching June long weekend event, that's going to be held in on the Eyre Peninsula. And that one's going to be the 9th to the 11th of June. This is their 21st event, longest running event in Australia. I mean, they did have a little bit of a hiccup with COVID, but who didn't? So if you can get to South Australia, get to that one. That one looks like heaps of fun. Last year's event looked like it was absolutely amazing. There you go. So just a little note here in the chat room from Bevan. Thank you. So Western Australia Goes Big, 10th of June. No GC code yet, but it should be published this month. So keep your eye out when you see that pop in your will attend. And get over to that one. That one should be good. Okay, so jumping up from there to Queensland, the next Queensland Outback Geocaching Muster, that's going to be held in Longreach, and that one is the Flights of Fantasy. And that's going to be held on September 19 to 23. You can check out their website, which is myconsultant.com.au/QOGM/ to get all the information. As soon as that's released, once Rod leaves Tamworth, pulls his finger out, he might get some listing there done for us. But as soon as that one has a GC code, I will be letting you all know. Following on from that, after that, the next major event on the calendar is the Capital Geo Bash. That's going to be held in Canberra on the Easter long weekend of 2024. So, as our time marches on, that one is now only a year away. How exciting is that? So, keen to get to that one. That one is on my calendar. Hopefully, that one is on your calendar too. Let's have a look. Oh, good. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. Narragin. Got it. Excellent. Dear. All right, James, let me know which one I missed and I can pop that one up there. Just checking my list twice like Santa Claus. There you go. All right. Okay, moving on to souvenirs coming up this month. What do we got here? We've got souvenirs. They just released the new souvenirs for this year are out. So hopefully you are almost done with the Signals Labyrinth. That one is still going until April the 3rd. You've got till April the 3rd, 2023 at noon time, geocaching headquarters time to get that one. So what you need to do is you need to find geocaches, adventure labs, and any sort of geocache really, and you can find bonus items to earn new souvenirs and help Signal make it back to the headquarters. That one is available for you to earn 2 souvenirs every 2 months for Signals Labyrinth. So hopefully you are on to that. We're in the final stages of this. He has 6 labyrinths to escape. So hopefully you've been helping him make his way through that labyrinth. If you earn all 12 souvenirs for the different labyrinths, you'll get an additional meta souvenir. So that is that one. I don't have a little graphic for it, but GC9 Fave is also still available. So that one is available to log until December 31st this year. So you've got to the end of this year to get that one logged. That's the third of the locationless caches from Geocaching headquarters, which offers you an opportunity to revisit and share a favorite local place that you discovered while geocaching. So that's all you've got to do to log that one and basically share an awesome place for everyone to see. Following on from that is the full sail. So hopefully you had the set anchor and the set sail one. So the Anchors Ahoy, I think it was for the end of the year, and the set sail for this year. You had until January the 8th to get that souvenir. All you had to do was find a geocache to get that souvenir. Hopefully you have already found that. I don't have a little graphic for these, but where's my little thing? Here we go. So 2023 Hide a Souvenir. That one is available for the whole year through January 1 through to December 31. All you need to do is hide a geocache and you will be awarded a souvenir for that. Next souvenir available is Cash In Trash Out Season 1. That one is March through to May 31. I believe all you've got to do is host or attend a CETO to get that souvenir. Following on from that is the Blue Switch Day, which is May 1 through to May 3. Where did that go? There it is, May 1 through to May 3. Just find a geocache on that day to get your Blue Switch souvenir. International Geocaching Day, that's going to be on August 19th. So you'll need to find a geocache, adventure lab, earth cache, anything like that to get that souvenir as well. And then Cash In Trash Out Season 2, that's going to be later in the year, September 1 through to November 30. Then you've got International Earth Cache Day. Hopefully you've got all these in your calendar already so you can plan out your year. International Earth Cache Day, you need to find an Earth Cache on October 7 and 8. And it does adjust to local time. So you've got from midnight to midnight on the 7th to the 8th to find that one. And then what seems a long way away now but will rapidly approach us is the Goodbye 2023 souvenir. So that'll be available December 24 through to 31. There you go. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Candace. So the South Australia June long weekend, 10th to 12th of June, will be available soon. There you go. Now, let me just go back here a bit. James says there is a mega in Adelaide on February 29 in 2024. So there won't be a GC code for that one yet. And Sarah, thank you for piping in. Don't forget Leap Day in Adelaide 2024 must be another event next year. So as soon as I get some information on that, I will put that in the show so no one misses it. There you go. Excellent. Okay. So that is all the souvenirs for 2023. So everyone can get organized. Well, let's get on with the show and bring my guest on. So let's move on to the next part of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, muggles and geocachers, a big g'day from USA. I'm coming to you from New Jersey, and I do miss you all. Meanwhile, is that time of the month, the time for PCE and the Geocaching Down Under podcast.
Awesome. Thank you, SMS. So, as you know, I am Purple Cash Eater, and tonight I'm going to be my own guest and throw open the host role for this segment to The Bug from Queensland, who's going to be interviewing me for a change. If you've got any questions, put them into the chat. I'll try and get them displayed on the screen while also answering questions. So, this should be interesting. But without further ado, please welcome The Bug. Thank you.
Hello.
G'day. Yeah, how are you?
Can everyone hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you nice and fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the podcast, mate. How are you?
Not too shabby, for a Tuesday.
That's right. Have you had a good 2023 so far?
Yeah, it's quite good. I after a really busy end of year doing work and stuff, and obviously, as you know,
Yes.
I've been caching a little bit like a demon, and I've had my happy levels up. Went to a celebration event.
Yeah.
To make sure I look at the camera. I hosted one, and yeah, it was just good, and had some friend down from far north for some adventures, which he knows who he is.
Now, I saw your little comment there before. You just said you had some trivia about the Eyre Peninsula.
Yeah, all right. So also to just what you might have missed, they're all the South Australians. They're a devoted lot, as we know.
Yes.
They mentioned the Leap Day Mega.
Yes.
2024. So, yep. Just so they know we haven't forgotten them.
Yep. No, I got that one.
Leap Day Mega. I'm unsure where it is, but I have seen it. I have seen a few cards and caches. So, yeah, I took a photo of one, but I forget where it is. So, where is the Leap Day Mega? Someone can comment, please.
Someone will jump in for sure.
All right. Yeah, I got some interesting trivia about Lake Eyre.
Yeah, go.
Noticing that the Lake Eyre event. So this is for my friend on Facebook. His name's Jack Slade. There's a thing that happens at Lake Eyre Peninsula. It's hang on, let me just read it. It's the it's Tunarama, and it's where the world's biggest tossers unite, where all these people that they raise money for charity, and they throw a 10-kilo rubber tuna, and whoever throws it the furthest is the winner, and ultimately crown the biggest tosser.
The biggest tosser.
That's for my mate at Jack Slade at Facebook. Some people will get that. Some people will get that reference. But all right. Are we going to get down to this interview?
Sure, go for it. You're in control here, mate.
Oh, all right. Just got to consult my little notes.
The notes that you didn't write?
No. I've been onto this for weeks.
Oh, sure.
What is your caching name?
Oh, we're starting with the hard ones, I see. Oh, I like this. This I can handle. My name is Purple Cash Eater.
All right. And how did you come up with that name? Like, what brought that about?
Well, actually, funny story. I have told it before. I started geocaching back in like 2009, I think it was, with my dad, and I was big into the Spice Girls because I was only a teenager. So I originally called myself Spicy Terry because obviously Terry Ann is my first name. And then as I got older, I realized Spicy Terry probably wasn't that crash hot of a caching name. I thought that could be misconstrued, so I changed it. And I was actually sitting down with my aunt, brainstorming ideas, and I wanted to keep it something around caching, but my favorite color is obviously purple. So I tried to combine the two, and I was just thinking of purple people eater, and then I thought, well, what about purple cache eater? And then that's really just how I came up with it.
Yeah. Do you know Purple People Eater?
I do, yeah. I've met him a couple times. Yeah, he's lovely.
Ross? Yeah, he's a nice bloke. Part of the Grumpy, Team Grumpies.
Oh, yes.
If you know them.
Yeah.
I think one of them is watching. So when did you start geocaching?
Well, as I say, I started with my dad. I think it was around 2009. I'd have to go and check my dates. It's a whole other account that I don't use anymore, so I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, in the 2000s, we only found two, and then we stopped it for about 10 years. And then I moved down to New South Wales and moved in with my auntie and got talking to a neighbour who was also a geocacher. And then that sort of reinvigorated me to get out and do it again. And my aunt was like, yeah, get out and meet people and go for walks in the bush and, do your activity again. So she pushed me to do it. And yes, I've been doing it now constantly since 2016.
Awesome. Who was your neighbour again?
3 ferrets.
All right. I can't say I know them. Hopefully some of our listeners know them or...
Maybe.
Yep. So, why did you start and why did you keep going? What made you keep going after you started?
Well, actually...
What kept you in the game?
When I started with Dad, he was looking for activities to do with me. And he obviously came across geocaching, and it's, a little bit technical, and Dad's a bit of a technical guy. So, and it was a treasure hunt, so perfect with kids. So that's how we started initially. And then when I moved in with my aunt, she just encouraged me to get out in nature and be active and go walking. And then when I found 3 ferrets to go geocaching with, and I had someone to do it with, that just made it so much more fun. So, yeah, that's really what got me back into it, was the social aspect. And then, yeah, just the thrill of the hunt really is trying to find these tricky ones is pretty exciting.
Yeah. This might be a curly question. I really scratched my head on this one. Why is your favourite colour purple and not pink, my second favourite colour?
Oh dear, don't. I hate colour pink.
What?
Oh,
Not my friend anymore.
I know. It's so sad. No, it's just growing up as a tomboy, and being a girl, everyone just automatically thinks you're going to like pink. And all the girly, frilly pink stuff is what I hate. I hate girly dresses and frills and lace and, all that really super girly stuff just bothers me. So I'm more of a tomboy. So the color pink just annoys me. And no, right, I'm really burning bridges here. Oh dear.
I won't take you to the evil series.
No, please don't. Oh, you maybe wear a pink tutu or something. I can just tell.
We got a few more people that have joined our chat room. This might be nearly the second biggest show ever.
You're so popular, Bug. I have to get you back on more often.
I told you.
Popular.
Jess McDowell, please. Yes. DFC Geocaching 2019. Welcome, Jess. Welcome, Glenda. Who else? GeoKid and Q. Welcome, GeoKid.
Yeah, good on GeoKid.
All right. So, where are you based now?
I'm based on the central coast of New South Wales.
Yeah, is Port Macquarie or ish?
No, I'm Central Coast, so further south than Port Macquarie. About an
Sounds
hour
like.
north of Sydney, roughly.
Oh well, nice and close to get down there.
Yes.
Some good caches in Sydney.
Oh, some really good caches in Sydney.
Good caches everywhere, really. Depends. Don't be
Yeah.
fussy. Just go
Well,
out and have a good time.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, where are you from, and when are you coming back to the sunny coast?
Oh, that's subtle. I'm originally from the sunny coast, as you just mentioned and called me out. That's lovely. You know, born and raised in Noosa. Moved down to the Central Coast in 2007. No, yeah, 2007. So I must have started caching with Dad earlier than 2009. It must have been, yeah, like 2006 or 5 or something. It was pretty early on in the days. Like we had to print out the pages and take the bit of paper with us to have the GPS beside us. Like that's how old school we were. But yeah, no, I don't know when I'm getting back to the sunny coast.
There's still a lot of caches that did that when I first started.
Yeah.
So 2013, the phone app was new,
Yes.
and there was still a lot of caches using their GPS. Still had all these printouts of bits of paper.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, you can't go wrong. You know,
it's great for F caches and keeping notes and stuff like that. I sort of miss that style of caching.
Yeah, it was different, wasn't it? Yeah.
For those that know me, I still use a handheld GPS,
Mhm.
and I will punch in coordinates to go with my phone because it saves on battery power. So don't.
That's right. Yeah, and the GPS is usually more accurate. So
Yeah.
and you tend to go geocaching out of phone range anyway.
Yeah. Well, do people know to save caches to offline list, or?
I don't know. Why don't you tell them about it?
Well, you do that, do you?
Yeah.
You have to.
Yes. Well, I use Cashly, so I save mine in an offline list.
Why did you say that? That's one of my questions.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Rewind. I didn't say that at all. Oh, Bug, do you have any more questions for me?
Oh, yeah, heaps. We'll get to that. But not a lot of people. Well, I don't know. People probably know now, but if you use airplane mode when you use your offline list, I find it more accurate. So
yeah,
there's a little tips for the newbies if any of them are watching.
Yep. So use your GPS on airplane mode. Doesn't cut that out.
Yeah, don't edit. So, what were your caching goals for this year, 2023?
2023, I am tantalizingly close to 2,000 geocaches. So that is my mission for this year. COVID did make that go a bit slower for me. But yeah, I'm on about 1,750 odd. So I am desperately trying to get to 2,000. That's my goal.
1,753 unique finds, probably.
To be precise.
Probably I'm channeling, 1,573. 179 web caches, I reckon, but
wow.
not that I'm a stalker or anything, but in respect, so your caching goals for this year, how in respect to last year, did you have anything different planned that you wanted to do last year and just shelved it, or it was still on the
it was last year's goal to get to 2,000. In fact, it's probably been that for a little while. I mean, that's the goal once you crack over 1,000, isn't it, to get to 2,000? So, yeah, just been plugging away at that. But the opportunity to get out geocaching hasn't been all that frequent this last year gone. So that's been a bit of a bugger. But yeah, really going to make an effort to get it this year. So I'm looking to get out more.
Yeah. You'll get there, Candice, 3,000. Sorry, I'm looking at the comments.
Yeah, no, that's all right. There was a question there before if you want to go off of your unscripted script.
Oh, did I miss one? Would you like to answer that right now since you caught it, or?
Yeah, I'll answer that one now. So Kitty Cat's joining us on YouTube tonight. She says, "Hey PCE, do you play any other location-based games?" There you go. Yes, I do. I do. I play Munzie. Oh dear, look out. We're definitely burning bridges here with the bug tonight. Isn't that great?
No, it's fine. One of my
Uh,
good friends in Brisbane, Queensland, that I used to cache a lot when I first started, has gone to Munsey's.
yeah.
I haven't haven't heard from her for a while. So yeah, she was raving about it. She loved it, and she
Oh,
said the best thing is like the people that do Munsey's, and it's yeah. Anyway, my head just fried, and I went, no, I can only do one game. I can't.
well, you can do them at the same time, like it's not that hard. They usually take you very similar places. And Munzing can be very, conspicuous. You can play it on the way to a geocache. You can play it at geocache. You don't necessarily have to go far out of your way to do Munzie. I mean, the great thing about it for me is like a geocache, once you found it, you found it. You can't really go back to it unless you're dropping a TB in, but it doesn't count as a new find. Whereas Munzie, some of them refresh, so you can play it more often. But it hasn't replaced geocaching, and I'm not doing it instead of. It's just another game that I play as well as. So quite often, yeah, I'll be sitting there flicking between apps on the phone and going between. Oh, look out, upsetting people here. That's it, John Munsey. Oh dear.
Groundspeak wouldn't be happy.
I don't
That
do waymarking, James. No, I
that
haven't got.
Groundspeak won't be happy. You know that
Why is that?
they don't like non-approved partners for apps.
Oh, right. Okay, that's
So
right. They got their own app, so.
yeah, Munsey has to pay them a lot of money. Shh, did I say that out loud? Anyway, next question. Hope everyone's having a good time.
When he plays Pokemon at the same time. There you go.
I just saw a little comment, keeping inclusive of our awesome viewers. Hello, viewers. Jeanette Sawyer. Well done, Elizabeth Brown. I'm a newbie too, and found my 100th case last Friday. 100. 100 is an awesome milestone because it's a long way to the next one, 1,000. Yeah. So
well, don't they still have 250, 500? Or are they shelf those? Don't they still have you given a 250 and 500?
I forget. Was it 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700?
Well, I mean, back in the day when I didn't, it was 100, 250, 500, and then 1,000. But
they must have changed it.
I don't know. I don't know for certain.
Yeah. Well, it's a long way before I get to 10,000. That's what I can say.
Either way, good job, Jeanette. You're over the hardest part.
So, moving on. Did you do any caching last weekend?
Yes, I did.
Was there a memorable find amongst that?
Yes, actually, I went out with 3 ferrets, and we went up to Newcastle, and we did 2. Well, we did 7 caches in all, but 2 of them were multis by Green Bow Tie, who's a local cacher in Newcastle, and they were very, very well constructed multis. I would say I've not come across any like the first one. The first one we did is you had to go to telephone boxes and get information, and then it gives you the final number, I will say, and then what you have to do is ring a phone number, and it tells you where your GC code is, which I've never come across before in Australia. I'm sure there are. I just never come across one.
That's pretty good. That's a great idea.
And I thought that was really cool.
Don't tell Burgo. I don't think he's watching. He's in the
straight
States.
onto that, Willie.
Yeah. Yeah. Remind me. You can go to like websites and get the finals and everything. So. Right. Yeah, that sounds like a good one. We should share the GC for that one later.
Well, no, I'm giving away the secret now. And you
Yeah,
could just go back through my logs anyway and
I
find
was going to say, have you logged it? We'll just stalk your fines.
exactly.
Just say that out loud. I
Oh,
never say
dear.
out loud.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jason.
Lots of great comments. That's what we'll say. Thank you, viewers. Keeping me
Yes.
entertained while I'm interviewing. For the hiding souvenir of 2023, that's if you
Yes.
haven't earned it already, like some of us have. What do you have planned?
Well, I did actually earn that souvenir last year, so I did make an effort to put out a couple of geocaches last year. So I can tick that one off the list.
You know there's another one for 2023.
Yeah, so this one I've got planned, and it's really annoying, but I love it because it is annoying, is lots of little containers inside a large container, and the logbook is only in one of the little containers. Insert evil emoji. Yeah, so that's my plan for 2023.
There's an old archive cache in Noosa that has
Is there?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. And I'd also like to look into. I've set into motion. I've got an idea for a 3D printed cache. Because I'm loving 3D printed containers. So I've seen a brilliant idea on the internet for one. So I have got that underway as we speak.
Would you like to buy yourself a 3D printer and print your own, or?
Maybe one day, but I'm a little bit time poor in my life at the moment. So, but that would be really cool. That'd be really cool.
I believe our friend Bill from Brad and Janet in South Australia has a 3D printer. He was printing a few, but all right. From an anonymous viewer, this question. Anonymous. What is your favourite photo from the last few calendars, and why do you think Ben M's riding the crocodile is the best?
Oh, that was smooth. I like that. Well, I think Ben M's is my favourite picture from last year's calendar.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. You know what? Actually, speaking of that picture, the first time I saw it, I thought it was in its cloud pattern behind him looked like the top of a cave, and I actually thought that it was a rock carving in a cave, and I thought, oh wow, that's interesting. And then I looked at it more, and I realized, oh no, it's actually nighttime, and that's the clouds that I can see behind him. So that one was pretty cool. I don't have the picture here handy to show. I mean, I can find it, but it'll take me a hot minute. But I don't know. There was a lot of good photos. I love seeing all the photo entries each month, and some of them are absolute crackers. Absolute good ones. I really enjoyed like some of the landscape ones, and I love it when there's people in it because then I can put faces to names. That's always really cool. And yeah, a couple of cash containers have been in it, but yeah, there's like a wide range of pictures, and I just love seeing them all. I love hearing the stories that go along with them. They're really cool.
Yeah, the stories are good. Is the calendar for the next last calendar, is that taken off through Geo stuff?
Yeah, that's right. So the latest calendar is available.
Bit of a plug.
Geo stuff. Yeah, I will. I'll even put the link in the chat room here so that people can go and get it if they want. But yeah, so the 2023 calendar is out and available now. That is something cool we've actually been working on, whereas last year I went and got the calendars printed and then tried to sell the paper copies. So like it was a bit of a worry. It's like, have I ordered enough? Have I ordered too many? Whereas this year managed to work out a print on demand service. So we don't actually have to carry any stock and hope that we sell them all. Now they get printed as they get ordered, which I think is better for the planet as well and better for our pockets too. So I put the link there if people want to jump online and buy it. That's it. It's in the chat room. I'll even put it on the screen. But if you just go to shop.geostuff.com.au, it's on the homepage there. It's $19.95 with just over $10 worth of postage, so it comes in at just under $30. And then you can put all your souvenirs and all the geocaching events and everything on it for 2023, and you won't miss a thing. And the other cool thing about the calendar is GeoStuff has very kindly put a discount code on each month. So if you purchase something through GeoStuff, you can get some little goodies there as well. So yeah, jump online.
You gotta love how geocaching is about self-promotion.
That's it.
No, get on it. And yep, while you're at Geo stuff, buy some other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I got to get on there too. I got to buy a milestone coin somewhere in the future. There was a bit of a roughy question. I just might throw this at you. From the Pizza Ninja.
Oh, yes.
Would you rather find 10 Werigos or 100 Earth caches in a day?
Oh, that's a good one. I would say Werigos.
Yeah.
I love nature, but some of those Earth caches are really difficult, and I do not have the smarts when we're talking about like molecular levels of rock structures. I find that really difficult, and I love the Werigos. They tend to take you to some really interesting and historical places. I've done a few Werigos, and I love learning the history of a town or the early settlers and things like that. So I think probably the 10 Werigos a day would be more my speed than 100 Earth caches.
Yeah, I like history too. I think it's the sweet part of geocaching that you go to new places and learn history. Okay. From the next question, I think you probably answered this, but let's plug your friend anyway. Who's your favorite person to cache with?
Well, I mean, I'm going to have to say Three Ferrets, aren't I? She's the whole reason I got back into it. But
get on Three Ferrets.
Yeah. But honestly,
do they watch the show?
Yeah, she watches the show every now and again. She's got a family, so not every month, but when she can, she tunes in, which is always great. But I love geocaching with anybody, really. I love the social aspect. Everyone's different. Everybody brings something different. You have a different time, different, opinions and different music playing in the car and all that sort of stuff. So I'm happy geocaching with practically anyone. I'm really easy peasy.
Yeah. Who would you like to cache with, and why is that? Is there someone that you'd like to go geocaching with? Now, I don't mean me. Someone else.
Well, I mean, that's a given. You've got to take me tree fishing yet, or kayaking, or some other random weird thing that you've come up with. I know. I would say probably a geocaching lackey. I would say, or
there's some cool lackeys, eh?
There is some really cool lackeys, and I love that they get out and around the world to the different events. I love that.
Yeah.
Yet to meet one.
Oh, yeah. Here's a tricky question. All right. Put your seatbelt on.
Yes.
Oh, no. We're getting to this one. Do you have a sock puppet account?
No, I do not.
No, I wouldn't either.
Good.
Who was your favorite guest on the show, and why was it me?
Well, definitely the bug. Yeah, he was very entertaining. He was very difficult to keep a handle of. He kept shooting off down rabbit holes, and I had to keep a wrangle on him pretty well. So, pretty random. I would say Oz Glory was absolutely awesome to have her on the show. I mean, that was 2021, but super awesome to learn about par tags. I was new to par tags and didn't know anything about them. So that was fascinating to learn what's involved in that. So that was really cool. I love talking to all the organizers of events and learning about how much effort's gone in. I understand how much effort has gone into the events and what's coming up, what people can do, and how creative they get with making interesting events for all of us. And we just turn up and have a good time, and their blood, sweat, and tears have gone into it. I love hearing people's caching stories. Some people have some really adventurous caching stories, and then I look at my caching adventures, and I don't even get a flat tire or anything. I think, oh, gee, I'm very boring. But
Or get bogged.
yeah, exactly. Don't get bogged, none of that. Don't get lost. So I think, oh, I'm obviously not doing it right. I don't get too far out here. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, all the guests, different reasons for different ones, all bring something different. The reviewers episode was really interesting, actually. That was really exciting to learn about what you can do as a person submitting a geocache to better help the reviewers, to make the game better for the finders as well. So that was interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
We can't put enough time into that, really,
No.
just to make it easier for them and put out more quality caches, really. So,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
a question from Julie from Charter Towers.
Yes.
Eat Sleep Cache Online. Where was it? What was your longest streak?
My longest streak, that's a very good question. I think it was around, I'm sure you can I'm sure you can tell me. I think it was just over 110 days. I think it was 111 days is my longest caching streak.
100. That's pretty good. That's
Yeah, so 111.
yeah. Do you have plans to do a 365?
No, not at this stage. I think if I moved to a new location and it was really densely packed, I think maybe make the effort. But at the moment, I work from home, so it's an effort to get out of the house every day. And I've not cashed out my area, but there's definitely not 365 within a half an hour drive of me. So maybe when I move, maybe. Thank you, Julie. That was a good one.
Yeah, plenty of caches on the sunny coast. Just saying. But what do you think HQ could improve?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, this is for my friends at HQ.
I don't know. I would love to say, and I mean, I don't have an answer, so it's probably a bit of a silly suggestion, but coming up with some different types of cache types, I think. Maybe just like, and it's really tough. Like I say, I don't have an answer. I don't have I'd really like this type of a new geocache. But yeah, maybe another different type of geocache. Like I know they just came out with the Adventure Labs, which is totally awesome. But yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah, like Thomas says, maybe full integration of Adventure Labs. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yes, absolutely. Rapidly Wild, 100%. Bring back webcams. Obviously, I don't know how difficult that is on the technical side of it in the back end. I've only managed one webcam, but yeah, webcams would be awesome.
And what was that webcam?
That was at Mount Buller. I went with Kitty Catch and the crew when we went down to the Wangaratta Mega beginning of last year, and we went all the way down to Mount Buller and all the way to the top, and it was pretty cold. But yeah, we went right to the top. It was good.
You did a few of the other caches up on that ridge as well?
Yes, yeah, we did a few. I can't remember the names now, but I think there was a dragon one. That was really cool. We're all sort of spread out and we're looking under rocks and whatever. I managed to find that one, so that was cool.
Yeah, well, the Mount Buller summit is your highest cache of 1,795 meters.
Well,
Just saying. Just saying. Coincidentally,
yeah,
it's also my highest cache. So.
Oh, there you go. So you found it too. There you go. That's awesome. But yeah, I know there's some webcams in South Australia, as Krusty's just mentioned. I know there's at least 2 I was looking at. I've been to Adelaide twice, but couldn't manage to get to the webcam. So I think that is definitely a thing. Oh my goodness, John. Snappy Tomcats, what are you doing? You drove all the way to the top of Mount Buller and forgot to do the webcam? My goodness me. Giving yourself an uppercut.
There was snow there just when I got there. So.
Oh, really?
Only time I've ever seen snow. So, yep. Yeah, I've sort of mentioned that every April Fool's I always put out a little thing saying that Groundspeak are going to do a webcam rewards, like virtual rewards.
Oh,
It's coming. It's coming.
yeah. Yeah.
What was the last case you hit? Did
The
we
last
already mention that?
case.
Yeah, already touched on that one.
Yeah, the last one was actually on the weekend on the way home from Newcastle. It was just a boring little park and grab in a guardrail, so nothing too memorable, but another one on the list.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's right.
Puts another one on the map. Another one
That's
for
it.
people to find.
I'm just going to jump in here. I got a question here from Kitty Catch. Are you planning to attend any of the upcoming big events? Thank you, Kitty. At the moment, the only one on my radar is the Capital Geo Bash in Canberra, Easter of 2024. That is definitely 99% I'm going to that one. I would love to go to the final and last Quoggum. I'd love to get up there and see Rod and hats off and see the whole crew. I reckon that would be a really cool little event. So I don't know how I'm going to go with timing, but I'd love to get to Quoggum if I could. And I can't make the Rutherglen event this year, but any of the Geocaching Victoria events are really fun. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got to a Quoggum either, so
You haven't?
I better get to the last one.
What's your excuse? You're even in the state.
Yeah, but what state am I in?
Well, let's not go there.
So, what's your favourite geocaching app?
My geocaching app is Cachly. Oh, whoops. Shouldn't have got rid of that so fast. Cachly, I really like all the different features that it has on there. I love the little icons, like for Christmas time, the little smiley faces had Santa hats. I love that it's that sort of fun. I love that you can save things offline. I personally find the app to be, the GPS on the app to be a little bit more accurate than the standard app. I don't know if that's my phone or the app, but I find it to be more accurate. I love that you can like save save coordinates, save spots. Like you can be out in the field, find a spot, and save it for a geocache like a placement.
That's a good feature too. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that you can sort all sorts of things. It's got more filters. So, like as I say, like if you go geocaching with someone, you can put in the filters has not been found by myself and whoever else is there, and that way you can make sure that on your geocaching day out, everybody is finding new caches and you're not revisiting a cache that somebody's already found. I really like that idea. Yeah. So just like little things like that. And I love that you can add photos and you can save. I love that you can save templates for your logs. So you can save a general log. You can save multiple templates for logs. So you can have, a template for a DNF, a template for a found, a template if you're with a group, so you don't have to type out, I was geocaching with, 10 names plus myself today. Thanks to the cache. You can do it before you go and save it as a template. I've got templates for all my TBs as well. So they've all got a little template for the different days. So I reckon that saves time.
I like how you can log in real time.
Yeah.
And add the photos. Like it has the logs feature, so you can go back through all your old logs.
Yes.
And then add photos later. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I find that easy when you log in online on your PC.
Yep. That's right. And that's right, Glendale. The highlighting option is fabulous. I've used that when I go to megas as well, like when I'm really targeting certain ones. I put them all on a list and then I highlight them. I was actually doing that before they integrated the Adventure Labs into the Cachly app, and I used to have a separate list, and I have all the different highlights for the different Adventure Lab waypoints, and make sure I didn't miss them as I was going around. And then they did away with that by integrating it, so that saved me more time.
Kitty Cash wants to get you on a road trip. So
that's it. I'm down. Sign me up.
They're fun to play with. Why does your mum always win the contests?
My mum I reckon we've got luck that runs in my family. My grandfather on mum's side used to always win the chicken in the chook raffle. We ended up having 9 frozen chooks in our freezer one year. So I reckon the luck just runs in the family. I'm always lucky on Keno. Not so lucky on the lotto yet, but I'm working on it. But yeah, I reckon, just luck runs in the family. So
Do
good
you
old
steal all
mum.
the pencils from Kino to use for geocaching,
No.
like someone does? Um,
Oh, got yourself in there.
who's your favorite reviewer?
I
Or
don't
should
have a
we?
favorite. They're all amazing. They're all amazing. They're all volunteers and they all do a fantastic job. I applaud them for the effort that they put in and the time that they take out of their regular lives to make sure that we've all got this awesome game to play. They've all got different rules depending on different states, so there is variances between the states that they all have to abide by. I just think they're all really, really great, and I cannot applaud them enough. Yeah.
So, Matt would have to be your favourite spoon from New South Wales, though.
He does give a pretty good hug. I'll give him that.
He does. He's a good reviewer.
Yeah.
I like Namble. So, talking about your favourite cache, have you logged a GC8 fave? And what was your experience for that?
GC8 fave. I actually haven't logged one yet because I cannot think of one particular favorite that I like. I mean, there are some awesome ones, but I need to put some more thought into that.
Yep.
Have you logged
Well,
it yet?
no. I've sort of been holding back because I logged the other
Yep.
two locations that we were so lucky that Groundspeak gave us. So we didn't miss out like the cases from 2002. And yeah, I've just been holding back. Like, my favourite cache is on Magnetic Island. So up at
Oh, okay.
the army, the army bunkers up there. You see koalas on the way. It's just
Yeah.
as we know, we did a trip over there when we were up there for the mega. So, and I can't wait to go back again. So,
Oh, yeah. It looked awesome. I love seeing all the pictures for that. That was great.
well, that's the end of my 2 pages of questions. I feel
Wow.
guilty for going over my 10 minutes that you allocated me.
20 minutes. I think that was 25.
Oh,
I
that's not too
definitely
bad.
feel geo-stalked. You are right, Green Cordial. Definitely geo-stalked. Oh, dear.
Green cordial. It's good value.
There was a question here in the chat room,
Yep.
and I didn't.
That's what we want.
I didn't understand it, so let me just find it, and I'll pop it up on the screen. You watch. I won't be able to find it now. This one. Here we go. Ben Manning. Have you eaten any blue caches? I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means, Bug?
No.
I don't know.
Well, you're a purple cache eater.
Well,
So
that's right.
you eat purple caches, so have you? Do you discriminate?
Okay, I
You know,
get it. No.
I think, but so we spoke about this at length on Saturday night, freezing our backsides off in Toomba. That blue caches matter too. So why discriminate?
That's right. Love them one and all.
Yeah. Have we got any other questions?
Any
from
other
our-
questions? Otherwise, we're going to wrap up
Yeah.
and move on to the other parts of the show, which I'm sure is really what they're here for.
That's right. What I meant is, have we got any other questions from the viewers at home?
All right. Well, I've got one here from Rapidly Wild. Thank you, Heidi, joining us on YouTube. PCE, do you enjoy tree fishing caches? I haven't actually done a tree fishing cache with a proper tree fishing pole. I have climbed the tree with climbing gear, thanks to another local cacher, but I have not invested in a tree fishing pole. I don't even have a ladder. I just climb the tree. I just make it work. I'm a bit of a monkey. I'm usually the one that goes up the tree, I have to say. I'm a bit of a climber. So I would love to, and it looks great, and it looks fun, and I'm keen to do it, Heidi, absolutely, but I don't have the gear at the moment, and I haven't gone caching with anyone who has the gear, but I do know some local ones who do, so I'll have to get on that. Jess, thank you, Jess, joining us on Facebook. What's your favorite type and why? Good question. Good question. Oh, dearie me. I would say probably. Oh, very good question. I'd say hybrid letterboxes. Oh, as I can hear myself talking to myself in the background, that's fine. Hybrid letterboxes are usually ones that I always look for. But second to that would probably be Adventure Labs, just because of the different types that they take you on. But that being said, I do always keep an eye out for the Where I Goes as well. I do like those. That's cool. What else have we got? Yeah, Oz Fox, same one. What tot would you recommend? Oh, not a usual one. Very good question. I would say probably a magnet. That's probably a usual one, but I'd say magnet and batteries. You don't need a you don't need a ladder. You can just climb it. There you go. Don't worry, Sebastian. Just climb the tree. Just there you go. Oh, okay, Darren. You got 4 tree fishing caches out there, out in Mount Isa, first to find. So they've been out since October and no one's found them yet. Oh my goodness. All right, if you were in the Mount Isa area, get out there and find these tree fishing ones. That's awesome. That's right, Houston, Texas. Our trees do fish. Hey, g'day, Sandy. Are you on the Tasmanian Geo tour as well? So jealous. Any meals? I don't think you're doing it right. But you know, whatever gets you the cash makes it a bit tricky to put it back. That's right. Here you go. Actually, here's one for you, Bug. What brand of tot for tree fishing, or what type of pole do you recommend?
Oh, is it the Haberland? Haberland pole, 10-meter pole.
There you go.
That's what I got. Right in there, in that pink container.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, James, you're in Tassie as well. Oh, you must all be on the tour. That's awesome. Oh, there you go. Bevan says there is a few tree fishing caches in Western Australia to go to. There you go. Oh, bugger. Sandy's not on the trip. Damn. Anyway, there you go. Yep, Jess, Haverford. Haverford tree fishing ponds. Excellent. Cool. All right. Well, we are well and truly over time. Hopefully, everyone's enjoying the show, listening to me prattle on. But yeah,
much appreciated. Thank you for doing this.
We'll get on with it. But yeah, thank you, Bug, for joining and interviewing me. I know this has been on the cards for a while. We finally managed to make it happen. But before I actually let you go when we move on, I know you've got a few things in the background there. Do you want to give us a quick squiz? Let me just.
Someone asked me to drop a few TB codes in the background. I'm not sure if anyone's seen them.
There we go. I've made you big, so you should be able to see them now.
The humbig.
There you go. Find those GC TB codes.
They're not my personal trackables, but there are a couple I had left in the car since I haven't been home for a week. So
people love finding TB codes. So there you go. If you've got a chance, log those ones there. I'll read them out for you. So the first one, let me know if I got this one wrong. TB96MTH.
Yep, that would be one. And there's a login code, reference code underneath that.
FTMPAR is your reference code. So the TB code is TB96MTH and the reference code is FTMPAR. And then we've got another TB code, 7B7. Get out of the way. That's it. 7B7VW69. And the reference code is CTC049. So TB code 7B7VW69 and CTC049 is the reference code. Now, you've got something in your hot little hand there too.
That's what they were.
An FTF.
Yeah, I just activated one this afternoon just to give people something to do. So
nice. And a little CETO coin as well. That's awesome. So if you get a chance, log those TBs. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate that.
You might want to have a good reference to that too. We might have a question about that.
Pay attention. Attention, class. Oh, dear me. Alrighty, so let's move on to our photo comp of the month.
Do you think I've got a chance, do you reckon? What for? How about the calendar photo of the month? Let's see this month's winner.
That is right. Okay. So moving on to the photo comp of the month for December. Oh, there it is. I've moved everything around for the new year. How funny is that? Okay. So we've had quite a few entries in December. So thank you, everybody who submitted a photo. Thank you, everyone who voted. Very, very cool. Love seeing all the participation. Love seeing all the pictures, as I say. I'm really loving seeing it all. So check out Facebook page to see the photo competition of the month. I pin it to the top of the Facebook page every month. So just submit your picture in the comments with a description. Add the GC code, the title, and a bit of a story if there is one. But the winner for the December photo comp of the month is this one here from someone who is in the chat room, which is super awesome. And the winner is, drum roll please, da 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 da, ta-da, Kitty Hicks. Good job, Kitty. So yours is the winner there. Okay, so this one here, I don't have a lot of information on it, but I believe it was taken at Binalong. Correct me if I am wrong, but looks like a bit of a tricky find. But I love the photo, and that one won with the most votes. So congratulations, Kitty. Your photo will be in the 2024 calendar. So thank you very much. Now, the photo comp is pinned to the top of the Facebook page. That is the post there. So head over to Facebook, check out the top of the page, put your photo in for January. Underneath this picture here, put it in the comments. Give us a story, as I say, and the better the story, the more votes it will get. So I've just seen a few submissions come through now, so that's awesome. Get in there so you can be in the next calendar. That's wicked cool. Quick update on the travel bug race. So for those who don't know, at the beginning of 2022, myself and Patrick from Found It Podcast, we each released a travel bug into the wild with the mission to get to one another. He's in Sweden, I'm over here. So they did have a bit of a way to go, and with travel restrictions, it was going to take a while. I believe they are on the move. So last that I know of, Jamin Appleford, he gave my travel bug that's heading to Patrick in Sweden. He gave it to a reviewer or a cacher from the Netherlands. He hasn't claimed it into his inventory, so I don't actually know if he has it or not. But fingers crossed. He hasn't made a vlog of it yet. So at the moment, it's still only done a few kilometers here in Australia. It's gone from Eastern Victoria down to the mega event, and it's still with Gem and Appleford in the inventory. Found It Podcasts has done the hop, skip, and a jump around Sweden, and last I saw it was in the hands of a cacher called Bashrag, but he hasn't, or they haven't logged it since July of 2022. So I'm not sure if that one's lost or if they just haven't been caching much. I don't know, but keeping an eye on them for you all. Okay, so moving on then, let's get to the prizes. So the prizes for this month is actually a bit of a mystery. John and Di from geostuff.com.au have said that they will give away 2 packs of 1 Geocoin and 1 TB. Actually, I'm not sure if it's just one, but they said a mystery pack of Geocoin and TB. So I'm not sure if it's one or more. It'll be a surprise. So it really will be a surprise for you and me. But we're giving away 2 of these Geocoin and TB packs. So thank you very much to John and I from geostuff.com.au. I'm super keen to find out. Super keen to find out what they are, but let's get into it now. So, Bug, I know we came up with the question earlier, Do you want to ask that question, or do you want me to ask that question?
I'll ask.
No worries. When you're ready, ask away.
So I just flashed the image of the thing that I had the 2 coins on.
The Nirvana cover.
Oh, that's my question. No, just kidding. What's the name of the baby holding the 2 coins?
There you go. So on the cover there, I'll give you.
I'll start guessing.
Start guessing. Off you go. I'll put the theme on too. We've got a minute on the countdown, and we want the name of the baby on the album cover. So pop your answers into the chat room. First person through.
Google is your friend, eh?
You've literally got 1 minute to figure it out.
Oh, we have a winner.
We've already got a winner. There you go.
Yep.
So there you go. Wow, a lot of people are very fast at Google. That's fantastic.
We have a case in Queensland, Google is your friend challenge.
Oh, really?
Because when we all went to school, Google was our friend.
That's it. That is it. All right, and time is up. Thank you very much. Awesome. All right, so who was the first person with the correct answer?
Look, I'd have to say it was Jason Pritchard at 7:41 p.m.
Yep, that's what I've got too.
with Spencer Eildon.
That's it. So congratulations, Jason. You are the winner of the first mystery Geo Stuff Geocoin and TB prize pack. I don't know what it is. I'm not even sure if John and Di know what it is, but they'll figure it out. Ah, dear, that's awesome. Okay, congratulations, Jason. So, seeing as you have won a prize tonight, you are no longer in the running to win another prize. So, that is awesome. Well done. Alrighty, do you have any more questions?
Oh, no.
No more
Have you got the
questions?
wheel? Are you going to do the big wheel?
I've got the wheel. I've got the wheel on standby. The wheel is on backup. I know everyone loves the wheel of names.
Yeah, I want to do what old mate did and spin it.
Oh, you want to spin the wheel? All right.
Yeah, like.
All right. Well, let's get to the wheel of names. So it is the same from last time. So there are going to be some names on here. There are going to be some names on here that are not here tonight. So let's do quick little. Okay, so England is here. Ozfox, Hev, Darren, Allied is here. Houston's here. Julie, Jess, Kim, I think was here. Floating with Danger, I think is here. Isopeta, Aquilus, I think is lurking there somewhere. Who else have we got? Tim Casho is here. Sarah, I'm not sure if Sarah is here. Oz Glory is here. Team Canary, Macamob, I haven't seen in the chat room. If you are, please let me know. Geo Joe, yes. Krusty, yes. I am Coost. I haven't seen I am Coost. I'm going to take you out. I am Coost, and let me know if you are in the chat room. Who else got? Eddie Mules is here. Kitty Catch, yes. Traveling Bees. I haven't seen Traveling Bees. Corey, can you shout out the names in the chat for me?
All in our chats, we got Gavin Fitzpatrick, Tank.
Oh God, they're moving too fast now. Grizz Lions, I haven't seen. There's Doomy6, Roaming Howie. I haven't seen Roaming Howie. I haven't seen Cybergran.
Fitzy 1965. Got him.
1965 now.
Sharky Fan.
Oh, Sharky Fan. Thanks for joining us, Sharky Fan.
The Froglets. The Froglets. Elizabeth Brown.
Apologies if I'm spelling your name wrong or incorrect. Traveling Bees, you are here. Wonderful. Thank you.
Contessa.
Contessa. One of my awesome
So hello,
Patreon.
Diane and Terry.
Thanks, Diane. Oh, it's not a capital, is it? I think there's an explanation.
You have Kai Zebra, Brett Townsend.
Kai Zebra.
Friend from WA.
I think that's how you spell it.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Jason.
We got a Doomy 16, Rowie McLeod.
Doomy 16 is there. Is Lockie here? I haven't seen Lockie.
I haven't seen Lockie either.
I think she popped in before. Greg and Judy. Greg and Judy. Locust Cash.
Are we missing anyone?
Alyssa. I haven't seen Alyssa, but if she is here, let me know. Saints Madhouse. I don't know. Geokid NQ. I haven't got you, I don't think. Yeah, there's Jason. Jason, you're in there.
You got the Annie Meals?
Yes, Annie Meals are in there.
Yep.
Pants people. Who else was here? I shouted them out before.
Day's missing. Tank reckons. Day 76. I think it's 76. Day 76.
We know who we mean. Pants people. I just saw a name.
Have you got Burns? Burns 345.
I do not have Burns 345.
Bevan. Hello, Bevan.
I got Bernie H.
Yes.
Bliss. Oh my goodness, love. How could I forget? Everyone gets an exclamation mark today. Mini K.
Gliss. We've got Gliss.
Gliss, you're in.
DTY.
You're on the list.
Oh, DTY. You got to have DTY.
DTY is already on the list.
Yeah.
Lookers.
Do you have a green cordial?
Very good question. I don't think I do.
She's a quiet one. She sits back there in the background.
Lurking. Fabulous.
We got Sebastian from Canberra. Seabass 19.
Bob Tui.
Who? Did you get Seabass?
Seabass. He was on here. I might have taken him off at some point. Just talk amongst yourselves. Get a drink. I take out Saints Madhouse. I haven't seen them. Seabass.
Yeah, Kerry's usually on here, but did you have a young old fella? Not an old young fella, a young old fella.
I think so.
YOF?
YOF. I'm popping him in. I know he was on there. I might have taken him out of it. I tend to put him in there. Locust Cash, I haven't seen. I'm going to take that one out. Bob, you're in there. Roddy, hopefully he's still here. What? DTY? How can I have lost you? Oh my God. My goodness me. All right, well, we'll pop you in here. DTY. My goodness. Sharky Fan. Yes, you are in there. There you are, Sharky Fan. Sort. I can't sort by alphabetical order, Mark. You're going to have to let your OCD stop for a minute. Donut Holes is here as well. Alrighty, Donut Holes. You know what? To avoid all this time in future, everybody just needs to be here every month, so I don't have to. So I don't have to retype it everywhere. Who's in there twice? Sarah. Emily Wanderers. Didn't I just put you in? Emily. Oh, I've lost the bug. Hopefully he can get back online. Emily, what was it? Wanderers. Wonders or wanderers? Wonders, that's it. Maryton. Oh my goodness, Maryton. I do not have you in there. I think that's how I spell your name. Thank you, love. There is a sort button. Oh my goodness me. You want it in alphabetical order. Oh my goodness. Always do that. 116. Okay. It is now in alphabetical order. Your OCD can just chill. Briz Lions, I was getting to you. Where were you? Thank you. I went to put you in before and got distracted. Who else? At the lake house. Oh, thanks for joining us. That is awesome. At the lake house. Cool. Excellent. Okay, they are now in alphabetical order. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's going to make it more random or less random, but let's just check for double ups and then I can randomize them all for you. Gliss, see, I knew I had Gliss in there. Oh, dearie me. Who else? James, see, James, I told you I had you in there. Jason, Jess, Jono, Julie, Kim, Kitty Catch, Krusty, Kazabra, Loki, McLookers, Meriton, Minnie, K, Niblet Rice Cakes. I wonder if they are here. I haven't seen Niblet Rice. Purposes, thank you. Cool Beans. Who else? Richery. Oh my goodness, Richery. Where are you? Here we go. Thank you, Richery. You're in. Hopefully, you have got your prize. Hopefully, you got your prize for something. Loki 612. He is not here. Thank you. I haven't seen Niblet Rice Cakes tonight either. Ben Manning. Have I got you in there, Ben? Don't know. Helps if I can spell. There we go. Ah, dearie me. Richery, Purposes, got you. You are welcome, Mark. I aim to please. Please to aim. The bug has had a glitch his end. Hopefully he can get back online soon. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so while he is trying to get back on, I'm just going to do a quick check. Quick check of all the names. This is absolutely thrilling, I know. Ice Peter, James, Jason, Jono, Neblet Rice Cakes. I haven't seen, so going to remove, give you all more of a chance. Oz Glory, hopefully hanging in there. Pineapple Goldie, haven't seen. Roaming Howie, I don't know if Roaming Howie is here. I'll leave him for the moment. Sarah, Scrambling, Seabass, Sharky Fan. Got you twice. Snake Pitters. I haven't seen Snake Pitters. But if you are here, let me know. Davanels. Davanels. There you go. You're in. Butter Monkey Tank, Team Canary, Team Casho, the Froglets, Traveling Bees, Young Old Fella. There you go. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh. Hosen Papetti. Papetti? Interesting. Oh dear, let me see if I can get you in. I think that is the correct spelling. Hoping to win. It's going to be a bit of postage over to Houston, Texas if he does win. Alrighty. I wonder how Bug is going. I know he wanted to spin the wheel. Hopefully he can get back online. Let's just do another check of my chat room. If you can't see your name on the list, let me know. But I think I have got everybody now. Great. Alrighty. Unfortunately, Bug cannot get back online at the moment. Okay, rapidly wild. Alrighty, looks like that is everything. So let's shuffle, everybody. There you go. So you're all shuffled. And let's do a spin. Let me make this large. So all the ads are gone, which is always nice. Oh dear. All right. Can't see any sign of the bug at the moment. So I'm just going to spin the wheel. Unfortunately, he's not here to set it off, but I know he will be doing it in spirit. So he's just rebooting his computer at the moment. So he's going to be a few minutes. So let me spin this and then we can come back later. So ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Round and round we go. Who's it going to be for the second TB and travel bug? It is. Who is that? Oh my God, it's James0116. Congratulations, James. Woohoo. Alrighty. Congratulations, James and Jason. You have won a mystery, a mystery travel bug and Geocoin prize from geostuff.com.au. They don't even know what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be. It'll be a mystery when it turns up. So you'll have to do a social post on our page and let us all know what you got in the post. But congratulations to James Pritchard and congratulations to James. Congratulations, you have got some prizes on their way out to you. So thank you everyone for hanging around. Sorry for the technical difficulties and getting everybody up there on the board, but thank you very much. Don't forget that if you'd like to know tonight's show, to jump online and make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Wrong bell, but you know what I mean. And so you don't miss an episode. You'll get notifications on Facebook and also YouTube when the show is going live. Don't forget to write in with your stories of funny, hilarious geocaching adventures, or if you have a suggestion for a guest, you can always contact us by sending an email to geocachingdownunder@gmail.com. You can also follow us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Geocaching Down Under. You can send me a message through any one of those as well. I would like to thank the sponsors for this podcast. So massive thanks to Laney at LK Consulting Group for the marketing and mentoring program. Thank you very much. Couldn't do this show without you. Geostuff.com.au. Thank you for the monthly prizes and support. Your generosity is absolutely outstanding. And again, I couldn't do the show without you. And big thanks to my mum, who should still be watching. Thank you for your love and support and also for your contribution to the podcast as well. Carrying on with that, I would like to thank my Patreons as well. So big thank you to the Patreons. Let's just do the Patreon shout out now.
Just before you leave, PC, I've got to say this to all those out there listening. A big thank you so much for continuation of your support for the Geocaching Down Under podcast. I think Purple Cash Eater, or as I call her, PCE, is doing an absolutely fantastic job. Now, if you think she's doing a very fantastic job as well, and as you should, then maybe you can skip one coffee a month and have a look at Patreon. Go to patreon.com/geocaching down under. If it's not that, then she'll put the link there somewhere. So make sure you go to Patreon at like $3 a month, less than a cup of coffee, and you can help support this particular good old Down Under Australian podcast. I know I'm a Patreon.
That's right. Thanks, SMS. So big thanks to the Patreons. And I've just had a new one come through, so I haven't had a chance to add it on here, but I will. Thank you very much to See My Show, Kitty Catch, Kingfisher AU, Snappy Jobcats, Julie, Darren Archer, Captain Roverman, DTY73, Wollaston, Banj5150, Houston, Texas, Dave, Howdy, and Founder Podcast, Team Casho, Hev Walker, James0116, congrats on the win tonight, Darkside Jan, Scraping, Mighty Minions, Lee737, Geo Joe, thanks for joining us live, Tattooed Squared, Contesta Gliss is here, Allied Oz, Arnott Family, Cosmonaut97, Isopeta, Oz Glory, Pilot Jen, Roddy C, Young Old Fella, Tank Engine, and a brand new Patreon as of 33 minutes ago. Big thank you to Green Cordial. Thank you to you for being my newest Patreon. Thank you very much. Your contribution helps me to run this podcast every month. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You can watch the replay on YouTube or Facebook later if you are unable to get here live. And you can also listen on any of your favorite podcast apps. We put the replay on there pretty much a couple days after the show. So if you're unable to get here live, thank you for listening after. I appreciate you joining us and spending the time with us. So thank you very much. No sign of the bug yet. So his computer has probably well and truly overheated and crashed on him, poor thing. But thank you very, very much, Bug, for joining me tonight. It was very interesting, a little bit different for you all. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It wasn't too much of a bore for you. Hopefully a little bit exciting for you. Thank you very much. That's right. You are very welcome, James. Hope you enjoy that. Oh, look out. I've got someone back. Here we go. He made it. He made it. He made it. There you go. Oh, dear. So I was just saying a big thank you. Thanks for joining us tonight and doing the interview. I know we talked about this for a while, so thank you.
Thank you for having me back on.
No worries. Anytime, anytime.
We should touch on this again next year, and I'll interview you again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we can do a how have you gone since the last time, you know? Did I reach 2,000 or am I still going? Oh, my goodness.
It's all about the numbers.
That's it. Excellent. So thanks to my sponsors, thanks to the Patreons, and thank you to you for tuning in every month and making the show interesting. Once again, thank you, Corey, for joining us. I hope everyone's had a good night. We will see you again on the 14th of February. Same time, same place. I'm PCE from GDU, and don't forget it's GDU. Oh, don't forget to get lost with GDU to get found, you know, all of that jazz. I can't even get my own outro done. Anyway, hope you have all had a wonderful, wonderful night. And thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will see you next month. See you later.
Thank you. Geocaching down under.
There we go. All right. We'll have one little final chat to the chat room here, Bug, and then we can jump off the line.
Apologies.
Right.
I dropped out.
All right. Technical difficulties. These things always happen. Oh, thank you, Oz Fox. I hope it wasn't too boring. Yeah. Rider Spider, where did you come from? Rider Spider. Snuck in there at the end. Missed it. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Bug. That was awesome. Geo Kid, I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. That's awesome. Yes, Oz Fox, thanks for joining in live. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. Dear. Yes, Candice, we will see you in a next month. Oh, dear.
Hello, Marathon. We will catch up one day.
Dear. Rhino Cache. Oh, there you go, Darren. Loving the Rhino Cache containers from Geo Stuff. They are awesome. Oh, I haven't had a chance to get one of those yet.
Thank you, Julie.
Geo Joe, thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
Sorry, I'm just going backwards here. Thank you, Julie. Julie. Oh, how was your trip? You just went down to Ballarat Way, wasn't it? You and the gang, and I think Snappy Tomcats was down there too. They were doing the Geo tour. There you go. Meriton's going to catch you next time she's on the sunny coast.
Hope so.
Dear me. Alrighty. Oh, I've just got a note here. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Oh, that's awesome. Excellent. Thank you. James, I have got the message, so I will update my details. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. There you go. Thank you, DTY. A little bit interesting. Learning about the host.
Thank you, DTY.
Oh, that's great. Tell me about it. Yes, I know. I was planning on going down September of last year and I couldn't make it happen. So hopefully it's around for a little bit longer. Oh, you've got an AL going live very soon. Great. Excellent, Seabass. That's cool. Keep your eyes peeled for his. I imagine that's down in ACT somewhere.
Would be.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Well, once again, I thank everyone for tuning in live. Really cool to see you all here. Thank you for your participation in the photo comp. Thank you for joining in live and chatting. I really, really love it. It's so good to see the little Australian community all coming together. Everyone's really, really lovely and really positive feedback. So that's awesome. There you go. Sebastian's going to be out in Wagga Wagga. Oh, a bit of a drive.
I like Wagga Wagga.
Yes.
I got first to find on a virtual out there.
When's it going live, Seabass? Very soon, I know you said. Yeah, of course you can. Just ask Corey. I think there was 1 month there. I think it was, I want to say April last year, and I think you submitted 13 pictures.
Me? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that was after the Mega.
Yeah, it was. And you're like, oh, and this one, and this
I
one.
I didn't win one.
You didn't win one, but you put in like 13 of them, which was hilarious. But yeah, you can, James, just put them in different comments with the GC code and a bit of a story. If people know the story, they'll probably vote for it unless they've already done it. That's cool. Seabass's one hopefully goes tonight. That would be awesome.
I should took a photo of a bug 4-wheel drive.
Oh, dear. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, next time you get bogged, you have to remember to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, I might leave everybody there. Have a good night. Thank you for sticking in. This has been a bit of a long show. So thank you very, very much. Dear. Yeah. Thanks, everyone, for participating. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your holidays if you're still on holidays. If not, we're all back at work. So try and get your geocaching in on the weekends. And got another special episode coming to you next month. So that'll be on the, 14th. Tune in for that one. That one is going to be good. That's it. Yeah, another great start to 2023. Yee.
Yes. It's firing already. It's only like 10 days in or something. Whatever the date is. So.
Awesome. All right. Well, everyone have a great night and we will see you next month. Thank you very, very much.
See you all. Thanks for having me.